Alright, it's time to continue with the T-54E2 platoon, and today I'll be driving my favorite vehicle of the platoon. A very small tank, a light tank, with a 152mm main cannon. This is a rat, and as you guys probably know, I love rat vehicles. They are very fun to play. Now this little thing has ATGMs, which is a huge plus because I love ATGMs. It also has heat and high explosive, so if you want to spam high explosive with this, yeah, you can. If you want to use heat, yes, you can. And if you want to hit missiles at the enemy tanks, yeah, you can do that as well. And I just bought this camouflage because it just looks nice on this little vehicle, but let's take this thing for a ride and let's see what this light tank can do. Now, this little vehicle is, as we all already have seen, very small. As for crew member, the maneuverability is, well, surprisingly for a light tank, the maneuverability isn't that good, but it's acceptable, it's manageable. Definitely very good reverse speed, so that's all that matters at the end of the day. 12-second reload is honestly acceptable with the thing in mind that this is a huge gun, and I don't really think that this has an autoloader. For crew members means that there is one loader, one very strong loader that is able to carry those huge shells inside of the vehicle. Now, as I mentioned before, it's a very small vehicle, so one limiting factor will be the ammo capacity. You can carry 10 ATGMs. In general, you can carry 10 ammo types, 10 shells of the available ammo types, which is not much at all. You can definitely run out of ammo very quickly. Now, the ATGM does seem to have a lot of high explosive. I have been overpressuring vehicles by hitting them in the turrets very easily. After all, it's a 152mm ATGM, which I would say is fairly solid. Overpressuring is definitely possible, doable, and you can do the overpressure with the high explosive shell or the ATGM or the heat shell, although I would say the high explosive shell will probably be player's favorite. High explosive and ATGM combination is good, or you can just use only ATGM like I'm using it right now, and basically drive the vehicle with only ATGMs like the AMX-30 Accra, although this ATGM doesn't have the best penetration, which is fine. Doesn't have to have like 1000mm of penetration. It penetrates up to 400mm, I believe, so it's okay, it's fairly decent, and you can definitely bring this into top tier. It's going to be able to punch through most of the armors without much of a problem, and it's able to, as I mentioned before, overpressure main battle tanks quite easily. After all, it's a fairly huge main gun, very big caliber, lots of high explosive, and yeah, that's what this little tank can do. Now, how does this vehicle play? Well, it has no armor, which isn't a big problem. After all, no armor is best armor, as we all know. But definitely a vehicle that's meant to be used like a sniper. After all, the ATGM is not the fastest, is not the slowest at the same time, so definitely a vehicle that is kind of designed for sniping, or it can also be used for ratting. It's surprisingly small, very small, little light tank. Small and little in the same sentence, yeah, I know. But it can easily take advantage of cover, it can hide behind obstacles, it can flank quite easily. So there's a lot of things that you can do with this little vehicle. Now, I actually would say this might very well be my I already said that this is my favorite vehicle of this platoon. And I got trolled by the T-34. I expected them to go forward. They didn't. They collided with the building and stopped, and I wasted one missile. You really cannot afford to miss with this vehicle unless you have access to infinite reload or access to a base where you can reload. 10 ATGMs isn't much, and you can definitely run out of ammo extremely quickly. It's the same situation as with the M901, my apologies, the Wally ATGM box. That vehicle also runs out of ammo extremely quickly. So it's the same situation with the M551. Running out of ammo is very, very common on this vehicle, so you have to make every single missile count. Cannot afford to miss. M41D, that was a big ammo explosion, and did you see how the game just pulled back my vehicle? That's evil. Why did the snail do that? The snail wants me executed, as we all see here. And I almost got yeeted by a panther. That would be embarrassing. I almost got killed by a panther. Isn't that just lovely? Well, now I have to repair. I should have escaped. I should not even be hit at all since I moved. But the game said nope, you will take the hit. Okay, fair enough. Now let me see if I can... Okay, the panther seems gone. And we have a Marder M1. Yeah, there we go. Overpressured. This is what I'm saying about this ATGM. It has a lot of explosive. When it hits, it just wrecks. There's just no other way to explain it. It's a very big caliber, very big missile. And as we all know, the larger the caliber, the more damage it will do. Okay, let's go on a little revenge bomber run, or let's not go on a revenge bomber run. What will it be? I'm being chased, and obviously the team... Yep, there we go. Of course, no team support when I'm in the bomber. Very common, by the way, very common. Okay, well, let's just go and... I guess capture the base. I mean, what else I can do? I need ammo. I have only 2 missiles left inside of the vehicle, so that's not good. T-54, and yep, they survived somehow. Okay, now a lengthy reload since my loader is not loading. My loader is pretty much all over the tank inside. The loader is being painted on the interior walls of the vehicle, to be more accurate. And my last ATGM. Let's just aim right there. There we go. Okay, that did the job. And my worst fear came true. No ammo. And it seems like the battle will depend on my actions here. So let me capture the base, and this is pretty much the only way for me to reload. I have to capture the base and reload. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what I said, that you have to make every single shot count. You cannot afford to miss. You will be running out of ammo very, very quickly in this vehicle. So every ATGM has to at least hit the target, and the team has to at least do some damage. Well, I mean, at least some damage will be acceptable, I guess, but if the ATGM hits, it definitely needs to destroy the vehicle, or else problems will occur later on down the battle, like I'm encountering right now, having no ammo, having to reload and capture the base in a very, very, very rough position. Since, yeah, there is a vehicle coming in and I'm reloading. It will take a while for me to reload. Oh, there is the T-44. Let's just go back. I might be dead here. Or maybe not. Maybe the revenge bomber actually saved me. I think the revenge bomber just saved me with bombs. Yeah, I think the revenge bomber just saved the day. Because Yep, okay, that's enough ammo for one vehicle. 3 missiles loaded, let's just go forward. The T-44 definitely went for the base, but they saw the bombs and then they decided to take the turn and escape the bombs, which was smart. Hello there, and there we go. Unfortunately, did not destroy the vehicle in one hit, but yeah, that was a victory. It was actually a very solid battle as well, not going to complain. That was fun. That was indeed fun. Okay, that was the first battle with the M551 light tank. Let's go to the next one. This might very well be the largest caliber gun on a light tank in the game at the moment. And I love that. Let's see what I'll do in this battle. I would say ATGM is definitely the best ammo option, since it goes where you aim, and when it hits it does plenty of damage. It doesn't have the best penetration, but you know, being a tier 7 light tank with a 152mm ATGM, I would say it's more than enough. So I'm not going to complain about the performance of the ATGM on this vehicle. The reverse is good. Obviously the speed will be keeping your vehicle alive. MX-13 hot, let's see. Boom. Aimbot. There we go. Obviously this is not a real aimbot, but I like to joke around and call this the ATGM aimbot. And yeah, I have to mention this in this video. I'm obviously not playing on an emulator. I am obviously not playing on a controller. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S23 1-year-old flagship with touchscreen controls. That's the device that I'm using right now. And the device that I'll hopefully be using for quite a while, because I don't really feel like buying a new phone, to be honest. But in maybe 2 or 3 years I will. Not at the moment. At the moment I'm pretty happy with this little device. Okay, dropping some revenge bombs on that vehicle and dropping some revenge bombs right here in the base. Maybe they hit, maybe they miss, who knows. Okay, 1 destroyed vehicle, I'll take it. Better than nothing. And we have a yak tiger, no, tortoise, okay, a tortoise. Let's see if the tortoise comes out. There is a tortoise, and no damage. You cannot make this at no damage. Lovely. Just lovely. Perfect. Okay, they fired and they missed. But yeah, okay, someone else got the tortoise. I aimed for the ammo, but unfortunately it didn't really do much. Surprisingly, the tortoise is quite resistant to rockets, to missiles. And there goes the... Wait, what? Did the ATGM just bounce off the main gun? I'll have to... Yep, the ATGM I think bounced off the main gun. Lol. I've never seen that happen. Bounced off the gun and just impacted into the hull and just destroyed the Lorraine 40T. That was a very, very, very funny hit there that just happened. And we have a big boomstick baguette. And they did decide to return backwards. That was a bad idea. Next target we have a Rattle 20. Yeah, that was actually a good decision that I went forward. I would have missed with my ATGM. Have to make sure that every missile that I fire hits. Can't afford to miss with this vehicle. And just speaking of having to hit the target, I fired the target. I fired the missile at the fighter and I missed it. Why did they even fire a ATGM at a aerial target? I don't know. But I am in my own revenge bomber now. I still find it pretty funny that these things are called revenge bombers, because that's pretty much what they're doing. When you get destroyed, you take the bomber for a very easy kill as revenge, and therefore called the revenge bomber. Okay, I got one vehicle, not bad. 6 destroyed tanks. Again, not bad. About the amount of destroyed vehicles that my statistic shows, so that's pretty fine, I would say. It's decent. Well, what do I think of this vehicle so far? Honestly, it is very fun. I really like this little vehicle. Probably the most fun vehicle of this platoon. And if you do like this vehicle, if you do like the platoon, well, is it worth to buy? And my answer to that would be a bit different from the answer I gave on the Merkava. Since if you like this vehicle, definitely go for it. If you like the T54 E2, yeah, definitely go for it. It's a bit different from the Merkava platoon, but honestly, in their own unique way, this platoon is really fun to use, and this little vehicle is just amazing. I love it. I would say it's definitely worth to buy just because of this little vehicle, since it is probably the most fun vehicle of this platoon. But with that being said, tell me what you think about this little tank, and tell me what you think about this platoon. And well, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe. And with that being said, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.